just gonna go with last name.
I'm sorry, just your last name. Reed, R-E-E-D.
And Miss Reed, where are you from?
Douglasville.
Douglasville, okay. And do you have children?
Yes.
How many do you have? 2. And boy and a girl, girl, boy?
2 boys.
And what are their names?
Rayshawn Bennett and Kelvin Bennett.
And Rayshawn Bennett, what type of work does he do?
Wait a minute.
Okay, you okay?
Yeah.
All right, God bless you.
Music.
And does he have a stage name that he goes by?
FYN Lucci.
And is it FYN Lucci?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
And how long has he been in the music industry?
When he was young, about 13, just not, isn't it? Yeah, I guess in like 2015 or 16, I'm not for sure.
Okay. And how old is he now?
He's 33.
All right. To your knowledge, is your son signed to a specific music label?
Yes.
What music label is that?
I think it's a game.
And how long has he been signed to that music label?
I don't know. It's been a minute. I don't know.
Okay, and you know, minute can mean different
I
things.
guess like 2017, I'm not for sure.
And do you know who brought him or introduced him to that record label?
Yes.
If she knows personally.
Yes. Was your response yes?
Yes.
Who was that person?
I just know him by Nut.
Okay, you know him by Nut. And is Nut still alive today?
I don't know. No.
Now, do you know someone by the name of Kelvin Wiles? Or somebody by the name of Kel or Shell Kel?
Yes.
Okay. How do you know, excuse me, let me ask you this. What name do you know him by?
Just Shell.
Just Shell. How do you know Shell?
I'm just being around my son when they were young, childhood friend.
Okay. And when you say being around your son, would that be Mr. Bennett? Would that be Mr. Rayshawn Bennett?
Yes.
All right. And you said when he was younger, did you ever see Shell as he was an older man?
Yes.
Okay. How often, and I'm talking about around 2015, would you see Shell?
Not too much.
And specifically, I'm going to talk around 2015, would Shell ever come and visit you at your home?
Maybe a couple times, but not always there.
And let me ask you this. In 2015, where were you living?
Oh, Hill Street.
And do you remember your address on Hill Street? What was your address?
1,700.
1,700 or 1,007?
1,007.
Okay. And how long did you live at that location at 1,007 Hill Street?
About 9 years.
And when you were living at 1,007 Hill Street, did anyone else live there with you?
Yes.
Who else lived there with you?
My son.
Is that Mr. Rayshawn?
Rayshawn and Kelvin.
And did they live at that home that entire 9 years that you were living there?
Yes.
Now, 1,007 Hill Street, can you tell the jury any landmarks or what's near 1,007 Hill Street?
Grant Park.
Is it near the old Turner Field?
Turner Field Stadium.
Now, can you describe to the jury at 1,007 Hill, is it a duplex? Is it a single family home, a townhome? Explain to the jury what type of home.
A duplex, townhome.
And how many bedrooms did you have in your home?
3.
Briefly, can you tell the jury, describe the inside of your home. What was downstairs, what was upstairs? You can just describe briefly for them the interior of your home.
When you enter the front door downstairs, you can look straight, go up the steps, straight up the steps, in the living room.
And were the bedrooms all upstairs?
Yes.
All right. And inside the home, where was your bedroom?
Upstairs on the left-hand side.
And the front of your bedroom, did that face Hill Street?
Yes.
Now, you said that both of your sons lived at your home. In 2015, did anyone else live there besides your two sons?
My granddaughter, well, they will be over.
And your granddaughter back in 2015, how old was she?
She was 2. Yeah.
Anyone else besides your granddaughter?
Her mother would stay over sometime.
Anyone else?
His friends,
And you said his.
like Juju, well, y'all know him. I don't know his real name. I just know him by his street name.
Okay. But when you say his friend, you're talking about Rashawn's friends.
Yes.
All right. And one of those friends' names is Juju.
Yes.
All right. Now, did you have a significant other or a friend that would stay with you?
Not stay. Come over.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Okay.
Look at you.
I understand. All right. So, how often would that friend come over?
Sometime.
Okay.
Every now and then.
Outside of the individual we just spoke of, anyone else that would stay with you from time to time at 1007 Hill Street?
No.
All right. I want to kind of direct your attention back into that 2015 time frame. Were you aware of any conflict that your son Rayshawn was having, if any?
No.
I'm going to direct you specifically to January 22nd, 2015, okay?
Yes.
Did the police have to respond to your home on the evening of January 22nd, 2015?
Yes.
Why did they have to come to your house?
Shooting.
And what do you remember about what happened right before the shooting?
Nothing.
Were you doing anything at home?
Probably downstairs cooking. I don't even know. I don't remember.
Do you remember there was anyone else home with you?
Yes.
Who else was home with you?
My grandbaby. Her mother. Let me see. I think Juju was there.
And let me ask you this. How many times back in 2015 was your home shot up?
Twice.
Right. And this time that you're speaking of, strike that. Were you injured at any one of those times that your home was shot up?
The second one.
Okay. When you're speaking about who was in the home right now, you said Juju, your granddaughter. Was this the time that you were shot or not the time that you were shot?
Yes, the second time when I was shot.
Okay. So let's talk about the time, not the time you were shot. Let's talk about the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me ask you this. How many days were between the time you were shot and the time that you weren't shot? How many days have passed?
1.
Okay. And was the time that you were shot the second time or the first time?
The second.
Okay. Let's talk about the first time when you were not shot. Was there anyone home with you the first time?
Yes.
Okay. Was it the same people we just talked about?
Yes.
And you said you may have been downstairs when you heard the gunshots?
I think when I got shot,
No, not the time you got shot. The first
I was upstairs. Me and my grandbaby just had one upstairs.
Okay. Tell the jury, what do you remember happening after you heard the gunshots?
Let me see what. Nothing. I just We just jumped up, and then this thing I know, the police was at the door.
Sitting here today, do you remember how many gunshots you heard?
A lot of them.
When you heard the gunshots, at any point did you ever look out the window
No.
to see anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you recall talking to the police when they arrived?
I can't recall.
Okay. All right. Do you remember if you told police that you may have saw something after hearing the gunshot?
No.
No. Okay. Once you heard the gunshots, do you recall if you called anyone?
No.
No, you did, or no, you don't remember?
No, I didn't call anyone.
At any point, do you remember anyone coming to your home that was not the police?
Shell.
Did anyone else besides Shell come to the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know who they were?
No. I don't know.
When you say you don't know them, what do you mean?
I know them by their faces.
Have they ever been to your home before?
Yes, maybe one of them.
And do you know them by their given names?
Street name.
All right. Let me ask you, do you know a person by the name of Jamal Bynes?
No.
All right. And what about Jermaine Hardiman?
No.
Do you remember if your son, Rayshawn, was home when the house was shot up the first time?
No, he wasn't.
Sitting here today, do you know if you called him after you heard the shots fired?
I can't remember, but I don't think I called him. I think he called me. I can't remember.
And whether or not you called him or he called you, did you tell him what occurred?
He just said, "You okay?" And I said, "Yes."
Now, the other individuals who came to the house with Shell, do you know their street names today?
No.
What, if any, damage was done to your home the first time?
A lot of holes in the wall.
And was there anyone injured during the first shooting?
No.
Prior to the first shooting, did anything like this ever happen at your home?
No.
Did you know who shot up your home? Did you ever learn who may have shot up your home?
No.
And to this day, do you know why your home was shot up?
No.
And I think I asked, do you know if anyone who was living in your home had any issues or conflicts that would cause anyone to shoot up your house?
No.
No, you don't know, or no one had a conflict?
No.
And I'm just sorry, no one had conflicts?
No.
Okay. Now, the second shooting, you said that was about a day or so later?
Yes.
Do you remember it being about 4 days later?
I know I left about 2 days and came back. It might have been 4 days. I don't remember.
After the first shooting, did I hear you say you left the house?
I left for like 2 days or maybe one night. I can't remember.
And when you returned, was that when the second shooting happened?
Yes.
The same day that you returned?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's talk about the second time. The that your home was shot up. Who was at home during that second time that your home was shot?
The same three.
And would that be your granddaughter? I believe Juju, your friend who sometimes come over.
Yes, my friend.
Your friend. And then was your granddaughter's mother there?
Yes.
And on this occasion, where were you before hearing the gunshots or the gunfire?
Before hearing, I was in the bed.
And is this your same bedroom that's in the front of?
The front of Hill Street.
Tell the jurors what do you remember while you were in that. Tell the jurors what you remember about that night.
I just heard a lot of gunshots.
In your room, was there anyone else in your room?
Yes.
Okay. Was that your friend?
Yes.
All right. And where was he at inside of the room?
In the bed.
Once you heard the gunshots, what, if anything, happened?
We noticed we were shot.
When you said we knew we were shot,
I said, that's when I noticed. I seen blood.
okay. Where did you see the blood?
On my bed.
At the time, did you know if it was your blood or his blood? Did you know?
I didn't know.
Once you saw the blood, did you try to get out of the bed?
No.
What about your friend? Did he try to get out the bed?
I think he did, because I think he went and grabbed my grandbaby. I can't remember.
Had he been hit?
Yes.
And your friend, what was his name?
Elster.
And is that last name Elston? Okay. Where were you hit?
In my right calf.
And do you know where Elston was hit?
I don't remember. I just know it was in his leg.
In his leg as well. I know you said you heard a lot of shots. Could you tell if it was one gun, multiple guns? Could you tell?
Several guns.
It sounded like several guns. And I'm going to ask you, for the first time when you weren't hit, did it sound like it was one gun, multiple guns? Could you tell?
Same shots and gunshots.
Did you have to go to the hospital?
Yes.
In addition to harming you, were there any other damage to your home the second time around?
Yes.
What was damaged the second time at your home?
One of the wall, the bathroom, mirror.
Looking at 3GG, was that the inside of your home at 1007 Hill Street?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go to the picture. Were these some of the markings, some of the defects you saw inside of your home?
Yes.
Okay. Looking at 13GG, is this your bed? Was this your bedroom?
Yes.
And was this the bed that you were in when you heard those gunshots?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to stand up for you. Okay. Can you see that picture?
Yes.
With the black curtain and the white curtain, is that the window that
Yes.
faces Hill Street?
Yes.
And is that where the bullets came in through your bedroom?
Yes.
Showing you 15GG. Again, were those defects there before Do you see what's on the ceiling?
Mm-hmm.
Was that there prior to hearing these gunshots?
Yes.
No, not the fan. But do you see the marking on the inside?
Talking about at up in the ceiling?
Yes.
Yes.
That was there before?
No.
Okay. Was that happening because of the bullets?
Yes.
Looking at 17 GG, is this kind of where you were in the bed when you were hit by gunfire?
I think I was on the side by the window. I think I was on the opposite side.
You slept on the opposite side away from the window, right? Looking at 18 GG and 19. Okay. What part of your home is this?
Let's see. Let me think, because it's been a long time.
Okay.
My living room, and I think my dining room.
All right. And again, do you see the holes that are towards the ceiling?
Yes.
Again, were those holes there prior to this incident occurring?
Yes.
Yes, the holes were there, or no, they were not?
No, they wasn't there.
Okay. And pictures. You can go to the next one. Was this your bathroom at your home?
Yes.
All right. And was this another damage that was done inside of your home?
Yes.
All right. Now, on both incidents, both the first time and the second time that your home was shot, did you speak with police?
I can't recall.
And did you ever, after both of these incidents, subsequently move out of that home? Did you move out of that home?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of Inglewood family?
No.
Okay. What about YFN?
Yes.
How, outside of your son being named YFN Lucci, how have you heard of YFN?
Outside of my son,
Outside of your son.
because they've been wearing their brand for years.
And when you say they have, who are you talking
Them
about?
and his friends.
Now, with your son, are you familiar with the vehicles that he owns?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask you specifically, do you know if your son owns a blue Maybach?
Yes.
All right. And have you seen that blue Maybach before?
Yes.
Have you driven that blue Maybach before?
No, I don't know how to drive.
You're not driving. All right. Permission to approach your honor. I'm going to show you what's been marked as 1TT. Tell me if you recognize what's in 1TT.
Yes.
How do you recognize what's in 1TT?
That's my son's car.
Right. And have you seen that specific picture before?
No.
Okay. But you know that's your son's car.
Yes.
And does that appear to be a fair and accurate depiction of your son's vehicle?
Yes.
All right. Do you know if your son ever drove a G-Wagon?
Yes.
And what color was your son's G-Wagon?
Red, white, and black.
And that G-Wagon, does he still have possession of that G-Wagon?
No.
And do you know when he stopped having possession of that G-Wagon?
It got damaged.
Okay. And do you know how it got damaged?
No.
All right. Do you know how long ago it got damaged?
It's been a long time.
A long time. When you say a long time, we're in 2024. What do you define as a long? We are in 2024. Yes. How long do you define?
It was before that. Yeah. Let me see. I think it was before, like, probably 2019. I can't remember.
And the Maybach, does your son still own that car?
Yes.
Court's indulgence. DDD. Looking at what's been admitted as 1DDDI, is that the front of your home?
Yes.
All right, and is your home to the left where the light is at the top?
The left. Where the light on at the top of the steps.
Okay. And would that be the window to your front bedroom?
No, that's to the front hallway.
Okay. So looking at this picture, which is your bedroom window?
On the left hand side.
To my far left?
No. The second one from where the light, but to the left.
Okay.
If you come facing this way, to the left.
To the left. And I'm going to show you what's already been admitted as 326Y. Do you see your son in this picture in 326Y?
Yes.
And what is he wearing?
A red jacket.
Okay, there's two people with red jackets.
Red jacket with the black shirt.
Okay.